abusia for and then so masanso atena so me mo call ba kese pa edoba active one TV na ubetimi e share yen Facebook ye streaming live wo ho fefe kra enya sam ketwa na udu Facebook bia Michelle like na share na leave comment no mama na meba be ready e dia mo sanso na ye twegu e wo YouTube ye twegu e wo TikTok nso na me amatena se ya mede enkomo mehwehwam ne ensam atrene ewo oman mu na watwe nyina mede baba somo medin the sister efia the Bossqueen idinu bwana WhatsApp na one mistake. Oh yes, so tell a friend to tell another friend that I am certain nkomo wo ho a meni wo bedi enti why ready dey afem waso na free sambre ya ekode woni mentina na de wo ho no bia no mentimi enfambro na ansa na mede a story say wo ho anan komo wo ho no de be hyehyɛ so no na me kai wo say God's own fried rice na ono no oye o take orders oye fried rice special one nko no oye because fried rice yemu a waje mo hine oye master of the game, master of fried rice nti o say God own fried rice onyankopon nankasa ne fried rice oh yeah what I say enti o take orders for wedding a year engagement parties wo to akwara din bibia wo ye bia a wo hie aduane e wase de make sure say wo beton sa e de afre God's own fried rice e was 0530 711 746 0530 711 746 na ubetimi allocating so ewo Achimota Mall under the Fort Bridge no udru Achimota Mall Fort Bridge na wo hono mo ansa wo de befra ko St John's hono sa no aha ho so wo other side of St John's school mo hono mo obefo Fort Bridge bi ansa wa kwa the other side to corner ubetimi allocate a God's own fried rice na woni ne etwetwe nkomo aduane bi a opebia obeye bi edia mo mesanso aka biom asisu biom sem oje orders eye wedding a year engagement party bibia efe aduane ye hu bia no o contact na obeye edia ma ofefefe away from that na watchi enyama bebre akoko so last week Easter no ayewe mu no na yeda so wo Easter mood mu because busum we nkwa wi ye dia medofo yeda so egi ni enti mame nsamfo nkwa gina kowu no waje msisei afu we de na first no na me say ye just say ye kowu ba sa na ntisa ye kwaji ye ni na afu we de uko bi ehun say experience no different from afibia me I feel me Kobe. It's me witness here with my own eyes. Also, into se me can into now fear and cast of what and na wo with yeska and na me Kobe and yama be because no so ko wudi okwa experiences no doso because yama be ekoso activities be ekoso enti me ba ko a me hunya eye me fe eye de bi e kasa what man can do woman can do better no this year ko no I confirm me ama me menim say one me nyaade but me de I confirm e de ama me so 2025 Easter ko na ye ko no the first woman to ride adie ya first na broche na yeta hu pa na se mumu na obiti bibi so ne ye peja na ko suru so ko to nsio mu ko ye bibi no eno oba afi we de no oba ina din kan ye etinewu etu first enti na enyo ofana no video ho no mu a me de betro na one can't me say intro bi na me I'm not lying, I have videos until let's go me the video no be video ni ready me the better honum e de amon who say sa na man so ye wagie mu a oye na ye ka ho a oye ye free mu a itosin enti no wontimi ye free mu bibia na wo so experience e wo kowu afiwe mu no na etisen because me there I had fun and it was amazing experience to share so you too you can share your experience with me enti wo do Facebook one more said ya wo experience and then said ya tie no how of onya baby die hotel ne guest house no ye book jaw ana book wo de entem aduane wo ye bi di wo ye ba bi da nya nsuo bi dware ye experience net say me de edru baby no na say me ya short niam bi because man should nya be papa bi asa anwodwo me ho because ye ndru ho no montem me diet am fa ye nkodru ntem magata say next year ye be kokku no mbuki ni ntem o mbuki ni January booking January maybe father. It's also experience no na to say into make sure so be share we experience ko 2025 we know e dey atre e wo active one TV so because ye no one na AD dwumedi wonni hono mu ame efiam betena hanom aye den na sisi ano me video no aye ready into yenko share video no embra sisi ya.
My first time, and I'm proud to say I was the first Ghanaian to fly today. 2025, they always say the Ghanaians are afraid to fly, but this time around it was the Ghanaian who fly today. So we are proud, and it was a woman, so let's take note of that. It was a nice experience. I wasn't shaking anyway. I wanted to do it, so I came and I went and I conquered. At the middle somewhere, he was trying to give me that roller coaster fly, but I really enjoyed it, and I would like to do it again. It's nice. I like to do it again.
So what will you tell the other?
Okay, so all the Ghanaians out there, especially the ladies, please come and conquer your fears. It's not fearful at all. I mean, you enjoy it. It's so cozy in the middle of that place. No, it's so cozy there. So come and try it and enjoy it. We have first time, and I'm proud to say I was the first Ghanaian to fly today. 2025, they always say the Ghanaians are afraid to fly, but this time around it was the Ghanaian who fly today. So we are proud, and it was a woman, so let's take note of that. It was a nice experience. I wasn't shaking anyway. I wanted to do it, so I came and I went and I conquered. At the middle somewhere, he was trying to give me that roller coaster fly, but I really enjoyed it, and I would like to do it again. It's nice. I like to do it again.
So what will you tell the other?
Okay, so all the Ghanaians out there, especially the ladies, please come and conquer your fears. It's not fearful at all. I mean, you enjoy it. It's so cozy in the middle of that place. No, it's so cozy there. So come in and try it and enjoy it. We have now till Monday, so it's not too late at all. Come register and fly.
Conquer your fear bi wo mu abra na be yi efre mu away from that no na ye be kwakọ gye ni e wo club na ye kwagina mu abra na ye na ye ya say kwakọ shake your body, so just go and shake your body, shake your body and no ye free hono no ye call club na club ba ko na e boso pa ukwa bibie bi wo ho bi e ma wo ho e mema wo ho. Like everything there, everything there inside. Na ya na ye feel say cram and everything there, but me do Kwahu no na I just wanted to stay there. Na me per se I want to move there because me experiencing niama. Me experiencing niama ankasa na I was even surprised. And see yen go enra club or na yen ko share the course so e wo hon so. Babium enti said ya make sure no Kwahu de pa na moving from Kwahu no na me de wo kwa kogina na watching so asamba kwa trend e wo Ghana ha no mu a asofo kasa fa ho oman penifo kasa mo ka bia ewom kasa fa ho media for kasa obi bia kankan ne njumtufo enso kasa fa ho ye sofo peni ba ko a o krom ha no mu a okasa na ye feel say erade ankasa na obeka e di ahye na no a o so obeka kire na ba ko ye obeka e di ahye minim se de si call no obeka bibi na ne kasem a na o kire no akwete se Se woyɛ enyumtini ɛwɔ asɔre woto nwom ɛwɔ asɔre wobɔ instrumentalist no mo nso instrumentalist no mo pre mo ye we ya mo boy instrument ne dia ye mo de ba mo pon ne ye preacher na mo da enti ye say instrumentalist we instrumentalist e wa sorry bia mu ana se wo to nwom wa sorry a ehu hia mfaso ni so se wo beji pay ana se ye betua wo ka wo ba beto nwom wa sorry na ye tua wo ka mfaso eni so se ubeto nwom wa asori betua oka ana se ubebo instrument e wa asori na asori betua oka eni kwan se eba ne saa na asem we ebeto dwa no ase nkofo bebre atwene sere na basa like conversations ankasa koho ankasa like as a lot inti enne no yanso yatena se ye bebobo ho na ye hu se de ebekọ no wo so wo hwɛ me no wodwen ho sen wo teki ne sen e wo say yeti omoka ana eni kwan say yeti omoka ye be ni den ene me nua baako me brother baako me bibia bacho me pacho baako mene no atena se ye bedi enkomo but before ye bedi enkomo no ana se me introduce no ye nko ne nko video no embrace.
In my church, I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments because I play all the instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play everything. I don't see why we are paying for that. And I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school. And every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano. Nobody can come and bully us in the church. Pay me this before I play, before I sing. Nonsense. Here we don't pay. Can play because you love Jesus. If not,
the kind of organist you have, the kind of drummer you have, the kind of bass guitarist you have, the kind of musician and singer you have will determine how far you go in ministry. No, listen. If you are a dedicated preacher without a dedicated singer and dedicated musicians, you cannot move in signs and wonders. Since I came, did you hear me giving them songs? These people don't live with me in Volga, but it looks like Archie knows a song to pick. It looks like Emmanuel knows what to do. It looks like they know what to do. So there are times I minister and I get into a place and a door must open and they open the door. When we're talking about you guys, he said these people, they are dedicated. This is what they do. I salute you. I salute you. I appreciate you. I salute you. You know what, pastors, take care of their instrumentalists well. Pay them well. Look after them well. Give them good food to eat. Look after them well. Show interest in them. Let them know that they are important and they are vital to the ministry. Let them come on full time if they have to come on full time. And look after them well because they carry the fuel for signs and wonders. Come on, shout a yes and press.
I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments because I play all the instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play everything. I don't see why we are paying for that. And I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school. And every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano. Nobody can come and bully us in the church. Pay me this before I play, before I sing. Nonsense. Here we don't pay. Can play because you love Jesus. If not,
video no ena yakoshe ede aba no na ye kono na meka cho me se ma brand ye fefe feminu aba fa be kamensa e wa ha no mo a me beje na dwenkyere afa nkomo we hu entima mi nko studio na mi introduce nyame ba Andy emomo na enje na dwenkyere. Hello.
Oh dear Charlie, how are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm blessed, Charlie. You're looking good tonight.
Thank you. Looking good, but today looks like you are in a different planet.
Exactly, as you can see, Charlie.
Then please come back to Ghana. Why?
I'm in Ghana already. Why would you do that?
Okay. See, conversation at that point, no. Video no. What say? Me person me so. I can be what do you take it?
Yo, actually. So, okay, so, video, no, in the course of the week, now, no, I think, actually, not my sister, wa making, such statement, though, but then I'm in check here.
Yeah.
So, me think say this is what we coming to discuss here, no. Now I have to rush back and then check, the video, and then I mean, the echo.
Yeah.
So, I listened to it, and at the end of the day, you know, to me, me who say, so for penny the nanka, excuse my language, like, coming kwa dia, anka on Samsung comrebium.
Okay.
On Samsung comrebium because Bible stating emphatically say, unipa domache die, e bi kwan e de mano. What I say?
Yeah.
So maybe I can't preach. I'm not a preacher.
Yeah.
I can't preach in the church.
Yes.
But maybe this is what I can do and do it best. And then, you know, what I can do and do it best, you know. As I said, because at the end of the day, you know, if I would come to church and sit behind that piano, that keyboard, play that guitar, play that drums and everything, I have to look good.
Yes.
Okay, so before looking good, probably I'll buy soap to wash my things. Probably I'll have to get some nice shawmy perfumes, you know, and put on my body so that I'll look okay.
You smell good.
So maybe I sorry that anymore say at the end of the day, and I'm not smelling good. That same pastor will talk about me say, and he's not smelling good at all. What I say?
But also for penny.
Yes, also
on comreview. It's one who's always of penny there for
No. I am not hitting hard.
Okay.
No. I will not sit here because of said of penny be a can be no that I'll take advantage and say things that will no.
Okay.
Now, Nyame dum wabobra saying me.
Of course.
He's a medical doctor, probably maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
He's a medical doctor by profession.
Yeah.
When it comes to Nyame Ejumanswa, he's far. You starting what you say. So we are in ministry.
Okay.
We are in ministry, but no, maybe I will do no.
Or senior
most. He's a father.
Yeah, okay.
A grandfather for that matter.
Okay.
So a new platform. You see, sometimes let me take this opportunity to say certain things. Sometimes you move in a platform. We say things that we are not supposed to say because we feel we've gotten the platform.
Yeah.
But trust me, also we need that Heward Mills, the level he has gotten to, and ministry that he's doing, great grandchildren in ministry. I am nowhere near them.
Okay.
So I will not take this platform and me can be being tiano. But the truth must be told.
Of course.
Say a kameme kwa dia anka sofo penini sebe penyifo mu ane ifidi so kasa anka onkombre biom because ye be sha tare what you say be sin tare we have to smell good. Exactly. Say me ba sorry that anymore na say ebia matare me shempo atete a it doesn't even speak well of me, even in your church, as a pastor of the church.
Okay.
But yes, so they are instrumentalists, almost beti nya woma doma chedie na ye dia mo money say at least as I say woman to me and feel good and feel proud say at the end of the day nyankopon adoma chedie odia ma wo mu no emfa so dia o menya wo mu no anyway. You know, young guys are buying cars, young guys are buying instruments, young guys are building studios in the payments that they've been receiving from
their talent.
Exactly. So if sales of penny they can say they are not supposed to be paid and they don't have to receive pay for what they do. It's neither here nor there. Like me,
Okay.
The fact that me doesn't mean say me kasetiano. Me because Sebe, so penny a medical doctor by profession, but then he's not taking money from his medical practitioner like a jumana or free. As I speak right now, he's in ministry, and sorry sikano titan near the adeno and no and as of opinion the no. Exactly.
Okay.
You can't tell me say obey juma or GBC. No akwa jiwa ketua or your friend in the
Active TV.
what did the American say?
See.
So wherever ubibia baby a we juma no. I want to udidi. If I'm an instrumentalist, I have to take something from there.
Okay.
What you say? Send me a software. I have to take something from there. Yeah, you made mention of something. We'll say instrumentalists, you know. Sometimes and see a can't word now, then they are out there sleeping near there. The same way sometimes not instrumentalists no so born you know. As of one so baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go out. I am a pastor and I know what I'm talking about. They also go out there, they stand there because they feel say this is not our field.
Okay.
What you are saying. So the time no so soft one so back inside na so no so preach here. On you to and I say instrumentalists no so feels I am done with my work. So I am also back there. If they need me, I'll come to play the instrument.
Okay. Ni statement mo no. O kan say ewo ono na sorry die. Ono akasa trainee nkwala no. Oba asori ni mu a, obe make sure say you know how to play the instrument.
Okay.
Na jom to for no so wati music school.
Okay.
Mo be ko akosua. So with ono na the other person chair say Uba besua wa sorry ni mu. Into waba besua o hone de na you don't supposed to take pain. What about that one?
It is well said. What I say. Ono no ebie school na or the training nkrofo ma omontumi hunu ejuma ne ye and they are doing it. Okay, fine. Mama mbisa say some nkrofo no wape ejuma bia ma omo ya na. Now, say wape ejuma bia ma omo ye. Emfa na say ebi mo ye ejuma with insurance companies. We know some people they work with the church.
Yeah. And
at the end of the day they are working elsewhere.
Yeah.
And ebi mo ye ejuma with the insurance companies, some are working with some other companies near the other. Now, you know when you are working under some particular company, na say ebia there are times I obetimi overworking and I say overtime exactly. So overtime no na say ebia time sorry ni here o say
you have to
deliver no. You are nowhere to be found. What did the Americans say? So here is a case we need people that will be dedicated to the work.
24 hours.
24 hours. You see, they don't go elsewhere for anything.
They are always there.
Time, not so say 6 o'clock, you should be in the church and you are there.
Okay.
The church is paying you monthly salary.
That's your work.
That's your work. That's your work. So if 2,000 is what you are taking, the church, it is the responsibility of the church to take care of that amount. Say the amount for you to be very dedicated. You see, sometimes you can even go to the church whilst people are sleeping in their houses, whilst the pastor is even sleeping. You are learning some new notes, some new chords and stuffs because enya fe na bia so penini to nyumbi na wa messe the key. You have to trace him and get him back on track.
Okay.
What I say. So if you are paying that person and the person is dedicated, time I will feel now done. He would be in the church, be learning new things on the keyboard, on the guitar, on the drums. It's a sorry maybe not say you are going off key krana. He can follow you. I quite remember I am a radio presenter, right?
Yeah.
We do radio gospel. And my boss. Let me take this opportunity to say hello to my father, Apostle Kingsley.
Go ahead.
Of Kasapa FM.
Yeah.
Kasapa FM, Tuan B FM, and then currently Kesben FM and currently Angel FM. What I say,
okay.
When we talk of radio gospel live worship in Ghana, he's on top. Nobody beats him. He's on top.
Big ups to you, Papa.
Exactly. Yeah. Apostle Kingsley and I am so proud to say if he is not there,
okay.
And I quite remember the keyboardist Nana Obo keyboard. Sometimes he's been telling me, so funny, Charlie, sing something. Even if you are off key cry, you sing off key cry, and I can even pick the key and then put you in key. So the American it tells you the way this guy really knows what he's doing. So even if you go off key crana, he will bring you
back
on board, on track. So what I say? So this is the case. My boss, he is very good when it comes to say instrumentalists. He don't joke with them.
Okay.
He pays them very well. James Samuel, J Keys, and your friend, he's a keyboardist.
Okay.
As I speak now, or a keyboardist still. But as he paid them well, so they always learn new things to bring on board. But so here is the case: even if you are training instrumentalists, you are training singers in your church, are they doing some other work? If they are doing some other job somewhere, you should tell you, say, a time will come, you would need them at the hour of sex.
And they won't be available.
They won't be available. So the reason why we have to pay them for them to be dedicated is that time should be there for you. And to me, I don't buy into the idea of say they are not to be paid. Or more explanation to that.
So he has to come back.
Exactly. That is anything I can say. Then he has to come back. Also, Penny is to Danaba. He's also a great man of God for that matter.
Yeah.
He is my mentor. In fact, I knew we share one-on-one that, but I always admire this man.
In the ministry. Seriously.
He made mention of this, that you see, that is what they do, and they do it well. Pay them so that they will be dedicated. Whenever you need them, they will be available.
Yeah.
So me, I believe strongly, say I am siding with Reverend Studanaba for what he said, because you see what you are sitting here doing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the bit me money the whole day. Oh, no, trust me.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm a tea. The bit me do be able to know.
Yeah.
You were outside of Bekasa Bibri. What didn't be see no more? Oh, to me, come be no sorry. Into Biawo na do machedi.
Yeah.
So let's respect Ubia na do machedi and Yamedia Manu. Say Osefata Akituya Yamfamano.
Na mincho ano yen kwa yejuma ye. Sometimes you see you just salary pa. But ye na ye pebi solid bi na etunya motivate yen. And no na there no kwa the salary. Me say CEO active. Of me not and then be say you kwana wa ma me share office and start afraid say oh see what me number bi o see what say stories nko.
The fact is ejuma na ye no the fact is ejuma na ye no ye didi ejuma no sika no ye no ye didi.
Yeah, ye didi ho.
It is our solena working in an Ubia Uti and be a radio person, via nose, media person, via nose, say, Jumano, Nyame woman ye. And it is very, very important.
It's part of it.
Oji one year born in the what I say. So let's say you are working and then ABS, I say, Lejuman ho. Into Abia we Jumo be a foul. Woma or me fancy 2,000, 1,500. 1,500. Let's be honest with ourselves. Say, Abia Nataria will shake crano. Oko boutique now it costing more than 1,500.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
Yes.
But 1,500 need to because you have passion for the work, so you will
do it and take that money.
Yeah. And you will take that money, but that money won't be enough for you.
Of course.
It is so linked no, I don't support it. And you know, I sorry them one money a one. Baby. That is why we call it shabu.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they have their main churches that they play.
Of course.
Or what shabu na se kwa na so for friend and say, yeah, sorry 6 p.m. Obeja shabu na ba sorry them because that is where they pay him. They are rented down at the amount. They are there 24/7. They rehearse there. They do everything there. They bath there. They do everything.
That's their
home. As only near phone near friend they show up.
Okay.
So please, that Heward Mills, with all due respect, we respect you so much. You are our grandfather in ministry. But what we are saying is that probably you may have some explanation to this. And in the media, Pastor Andy, what I want to say is that it would be best to say, now what explain why you say that. Maybe you have more to that.
But Pastor, you are speaking for only the instrumentalists. What about the singers?
Because he said he made mention of the instrumentalists.
No, he mentioned that too.
He mentioned musicians.
Yes.
No. Me, I only heard. Oh no, but it is all in the same canon.
Because you American them to 40 no. What times you do, especially if they are up and coming artists, gospel for no, yeah, they to show no so. Then they will be like, oh, the other mama be magic. So I bet to say gospel for no all the time. No, you're from shows are. You should then your month and I think I say, mema will say, mechi will say, magic say. Asa because of that mentality, na what you must say. What's on your was sorry, na say, and say, what church member now church in a quiet program no more invite wa. Yet you are car because you are from the church, so they don't have to pay you any sanya mano. Acquire bibia ever beka hono.
Boss lady. You see where you are going right now. I would wish say we would not go there.
I want us to go there.
But the entire American is and say, you see, say a sorry demo and to 4 there, and no a different thing. And I say be a me as a brand.
There's a mainstream artist.
What as a me as a brand and also a different thing. Now, if you call the brands, Oma Nyamia or Madoma or Metini and make Oma building or brand, no ma building you know. Now, almost feel says Omo Bob will be the Mawa. You might think that they are doing business with what they are doing. What I say, Omo Bedjune say they are making business. So they don't tell you the amount. I quite remember this one church, a French church. And now they have some annual program that they've been doing. And then they call one big brand, a gospel artist, one big brand, solid brand. When they call the solid brand, what she said, and they say, actually, me, I don't have a price for you. Just look at the brand.
Okay.
Trust me, just look at the brand. And the truth is that, say, what's a brand now? You can't give her 2,000. You can't give her 3,000. Probably you should be estimating something 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 going. What you say? It is a one casa brand, and I'm more of so bar on one interact our day bar. The squad our day bar
the whole team.
You should tell or the keyboardist, or the guitarist, or the solid instrumentalist, or the bar. When she is done with the administration, she will sort them all out. What you say? It is all catcher will say, look at my brand and do something. Or not charge you. It's all balance of money 2,000. What's now friend on? Do you understand what I'm saying? So let me come back to the church.
Okay, please before you come back to the church, you can put your video ni biom. Then you in some no kind of west to west.
All right. All right.
The patch video na ready ah. But my. Okay. Anti na denti amekofa mainstream artists edibe mu ne said. Also mainstream artists ni bebe na from church oh. Bebe na they are from church. So sometimes when they are going back to their church, like you said, so ebia omo sorry no mu free mu buy no omo ehia no so ombeye bibi emo. Okay, let's go back and listen to the video.
You know, in my church, I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments because I play all the instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play everything. I don't see why we are paying for that. And I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school. And every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano. Nobody can come and bully us in the church. Pay me this before I play, before I sing. You know, in my church, I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments because I play all the instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play everything. I don't see why we are paying for that. And I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school. And every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano. Nobody can come and bully us in the church. Pay me this before I play, before I sing. Nonsense. Here we don't pay. Can play because you love Jesus. If not,
The kind of organist you have, the kind of drummer you have, the kind of bass guitarist you have.
I said, I'm not, you know, in my church, I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments because I play all the instruments. I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play everything. I don't see why we are paying for that. And I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school. And every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano. Nobody can come and bully us in the church. Pay me this before I play, before I sing. Nonsense. Here we don't pay. Can play because you love Jesus. If not,
the kind of organist you have, the kind of drummer you have, the kind of bass guitarist you have. the kind of musician and singer you have will determine how far you go in ministry. No, listen. If you are a dedicated preacher without a dedicated singer and dedicated musicians, you cannot move in signs and wonders. Since I came, did you hear me giving them songs? These people don't live with me in Bolga, but it looks like Archie knows a song to pick. It looks like Emmanuel knows what to do. It looks like they know what to do. So there are times I minister and I get into a place and a door must open and they open the door. When we were talking about you guys, he said these people, they are dedicated. This is what they do. I salute you. I salute you. I appreciate you. I salute you. You know what, pastors, take care of their instrumentalists well. Pay them well, look after them well, give them good food to eat, look after them well, show interest in them, let them know that they are important and they are vital to the ministry. Let them come on full time if they have to come on full time, and look after
yeah, you see where Papa is coming from, where Bishop Dad is coming from. No, one person says he's an instrumentalist. About all the instruments, and watch the money, and I was set to school for them, and that's very fine.
Yeah,
you see, so one say, oh, kasa about on the church now, a different thing. You see, Oko Udesh, and the mega church. So Oko no more. Most of them are more a Juma kese no. They are professionals.
Yeah.
Even lawyers, even doctors, okay, so the truth then say, there, but maybe at the time you may need them. Then that is where my problem is. Will be a doctor, or dedicating or ye jumanama, sorry no. But the time will come, he's attending to a patient. A time will come, he's defending a client. So the time you need him, he will not be available. That is where the issue lies. So here is the case, say, if there is somebody who don't do anything and what he does is only instruments, he will be fully dedicated to the job. And that is where the payment comes in, because if he is not doing anything, not say the old yarn say he is dedicated to the things of the church, then automatically you have to know, say, it's all shattered.
Yeah.
What I say,
also,
sister, I am telling you honestly, say we are coming from somewhere. I am telling the truth. Say, there are times some people wear boxes. I am telling you, not the niyama, eguncheyo.
The box are not.
I am telling you, let me tell you the gospel.
A draw.
Exactly, a draw. Say, obishe atari on. In this one who say what dress. But the niyama, what I mean is that the niyama the japadi. And box and subunche. All because only who akandie. What I say, we have the boy instruments, no sorry them. Now obeying the breakthrough. At the end of the day, baby will die a problem.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I didn't quite that saw them all.
Bible say Saul na bonnet a soria. That's a tete now. It is David who played the instrument for him. Na ama na ne friend ne ahonbone no na a friend so.
Okay.
It should tell you, say, those who play instruments in the church, they play a vital role in the church. So at the end of the day, this person will come and play instruments, and then your problems will leave you, your issues will leave you.
Yeah.
Now okwa, then he or she will be struggling
where
to sleep. So aren't we ashamed of ourselves as a church? So here is the case, say, I am siding with the man, the father, Reverend Istudam Anaba.
Yeah.
Take care of your instrumentalists, take care of your musicians.
Yeah.
See, there are some musicians in the church because they are not well paid. And for any more rough. Young lady in the church or turning very well. Emma with problems in our free also. You feel very well, say, Charlie, today I am relieved. Like the beef free so called.
Yeah.
But we are only baby da. because of say only baby denti no na young guy be a ono only no ho so hwe na wakwa command baby ada and what how is he going to end that lady
going to take advantage of her.
Yeah. You see, it's at the end of the day, problems upon problems upon problems upon
we'll
problems.
still come back.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here is the case. If you are taking care of these people in the church, like yourself, beautiful as you are, if you are a singer in the church, not say who baby da. Hey, be I mean, no can say no. It is not your intention, so the one my young guy, no.
Yeah.
And because you don't have somewhere to sleep.
Yeah.
And then maybe a because no will push you to it. But if you have somewhere to sleep, that's how will be big a crabby a man will need you one. You will not follow that guy to his room.
No.
For that thing to happen.
Yeah.
So please, and I am pleading again, say yes, Remo say instrumentalists in the church and the musicians in the church must be taken good care of so that problems biya or more face biya no. To end it, I listened to this worshipper, Hagan, something Hagan, Richard Hagan.
Okay.
And there's this pastor doing or celebrating his birthday. Your friend worshippers no worship.
Okay.
So when this guy was worshiping, Richard Hagan, when he was worshiping, and then he paused the worshiping, and then he started saying one or two to the colleagues. And I'll catch up and say, you know why when we have problems, we have to encourage ourselves. Say outsiders who say your problem, they take advantage of us. They feel say we are even mad.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand what we are going through. But we understand ourselves. So we have to encourage ourselves. Say also for your problems is here. Outsider, I feel say because what the pastor is going through, on to me me can't show.
Yeah.
What a musician is going through, on to me me can't show. What a singer is going through, on to me me can't show. So we need ourselves to encourage ourselves. So at the end of the day, say, say, now we name the name one. What is happening? One kwakoma will see me see. What do you mean?
You judge me wrongly.
Yeah. But probably Ebian can be baby da. And I'm old media. Okay, bia. I come here yawo.
Yeah.
Now I'm up with the mobile.
Papa.
Let's say Bosumina soon. Now we move.
Part.
You don't have part.
You don't have better part. Sometimes we come to any board. Unya scan koto bindi.
Say abrante bi bemu na wababe boa no. Then you will be taking advantage of your situation. Very bad.
Sometimes go be person before be boa no.
I just
say being in that situation, the person still want to sleep with you.
What you say?
Before he can help you.
You see, so please, be an papa, pe bibi a wo ye eno no kan sa. But maybe one shank all this.
Now let's look at this. With church, we have always been like, oh, it's church and look at this example that I'm setting. Eba ye musicians ye fan say ma award. The bena are sorry for akase na ye instrumentalist award the ye award da. And na ye organize program ya award yo moda. And so say secular ye ba we are san ye friend we are sinwon omo sound engineers one for more mixing nyama award. Inti ye mo encourage you mo ho say adwuma na mo ye ne so ani inti nipa pe inti ade inti na ye ntumi nya be the same thing emfa ma church no so.
Boss lady, me from where I sit and from where I'm coming from, me there from my church, my former church I should say, but the kind casuals and Bapani Apostle can say in what he is music. He is music like onono yenyum openyum. Everything about him is music. And I can tell you for a fact, he doesn't joke with musicians. Udi agora wona oye suffocate wana oshenasin. Udi agora be pamu na musician wo.
Yeah.
Udi agora be pamu na instrumentalist wo. Because he feels say music plays like about 70% of his ministry. And he doesn't joke with musicians. Some of them crowd not rented by mom them. Uta okudra, obey in America. what I say, you can say some things about some people, but then there are some good things about people, you have to mention them. Maybe Papa Apostle Prince Lady in what don't joke with.
So people are doing good.
Doesn't joke with musicians. So me call be sorry uncle who said they are all treating a nanyum to for and I say an instrumentalist. But from where I am coming from, doesn't joke with musicians and instrumentalists. You understand me? So please, me, what I want to say is that say I saw 4G tight. Na say omo the show mo. You know, tight is directed to the widows in the church workers.
Sir.
Yes.
Me face a tight pass off or no direct.
No. Tight no. Ejuma idea what tight. Also pay. Oh, we can read Malachi chapter 3 right now. You see, tight no say the bar sorry them all. It is directed to the church workers and widows of the church. What I say. So, omo ye ejuma wa sorry them all like ushers and instrumentalists and
Singers.
musicians and stuff. So, tight sika no and the show.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Tight sika na the show. So say as of one be person omo ye say instrumentalist ne dey omo ya menyaminti enja omo sa akwa na che say ni baby ya ba baby. What I say meanwhile osofu be sha atare ya so sika ni mu. Ye papa dagi won news or when sika da oye a doctor by profession. And you know omunisika. But as I speak right now, no, he's not working with the doctorate now. You know, on your doctor, on your Juma hospital right now. Sorry, Juma no yeah. Campus ministries. Or now you good. Now I establish you. Or now you good. Now I establish you. And for all you know, no, maybe I establish as of one. They bring a percentage from that branch to the headquarters.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Sika biya obenya wo no biya, they have a percentage a wo de beba headquarters. And that's as kind of the beba wo no nyina no. Believe me, you also for me na me afa me so na me dey so ade hu na ba. I can't live in the church and make us a family and cancel sika. That is why I feed on. My family feed on that. Obekom no. Ne ma eda scholarships wa sorry. Asofo mpanyefo mo wa sorry dem won na bi no ma eda scholarships wa sorry.
Yeah.
Itua ebi mo ka, itua o rent. E bibia mo ye see dan ama ebi mo mpo a o mo share asori na say. So why are you telling me say instrumentalist no we devoting ho, but dedicating ho. Otu no we see no mo say men so we na sorry na nkoso no. Only they mean just because you are an instrumentalist and you took care of them, you taught them how to play music and stuff. They didn't know they are not to be paid. Please, that one I don't buy into it.
Okay, that one we don't buy into it. It's so penny yes, sure. Why I need you say obeko asan baby said you me back away from that. Kwahu so a trendy e course so I feel we no na experience no etiseng so ko bia.
All right, actually, me no Kwahu the truth be told, say Kwahu, but I have not been there.
Who go be there?
Yeah. I have not been there. I have stayed in Kwahu for some time.
Okay, who you Kwahu ni?
No, me Kwahu ni me Nkreni.
Okay.
But then my brother is a fire officer, and then he's been posted there.
Okay.
And you know, I had the privilege to go and be with my brother Kakra.
Okay.
I want to Misunya Ejuma. I am a fashion designer by profession.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. So, I stayed there for about just a year and a month.
Okay.
1 year and a month. And I'm and I'm a fashion designer. I've worked for about 13 years.
Okay.
Exactly. So, or if you move told me, but the funny thing is that I don't go out.
Oh.
Me will be a more. And I could walk so be a feel of it. I think say one prior so no money TB no money idea. But so me actually meant me a feel of it.
Okay.
That's metete. The so near the so I can't speak much about Kwahu, but maybe the bad things that has been happening there. You can't want something and kick on the idea, you know. And I mean, who say this time around, it looks like it's been regulated.
Okay.
It's been regulated. And to me, I'm also to say the no and be a deal who na say omo fa mma wa bonten ne nkeka woni ade no ye bra. It's a fun though, like yenko G and but we don't want to bring some an abominable act. At the end of the day, na bebe sorry etia or chrono na kwakofa or how ni. So we just want to say thank you to our chiefs and
Organizers.
then the organizers and the leaders who are taking care of this thing. Say this time around, no, yante assembly because we've seen say or we've heard say it's been well regulated. But to end what I want to say, I heard say and I'm saying I think I can shady but I couldn't and I see so me what I want to say is say wɔn a ɔmutianye yi wɔn hwere wɔn nkwa wɔ saa adeɛ bi akɔgye ani ɛna ɛde ɔhaw ne amanneɛ bi akɔbɔ wɔn a wɔn etianye yi wɔn akɔhwere wɔn nkwa wɔ wiem no nyame mfa wɔn kra nsie yie ɛna wɔn nso wɔn ahwere wɔn adeɛ no nso no nyame nkyekye wɔn werɛ na yɛmmɔ yɛn ho mmɔden sɛ kowu adeɛ no yɛyɛ no ebi mu ɛyɛ ɛwɔ the other side yɛsi yɛbɛyɛ bi a yenye na enhye nyame nyam because at the end of the day no Easter asem ne yɛ kan obi aba be wu de ne mogya aba be yɛ mpata.
That's what we believe.
Ade ama me no wi say mogya no ho asem ne yɛ kan de a then there is more to it than say sebe yɛ kɔfa yɛ ho wɔ abɔnten. Say Bossqueen oti hei say me ne gye ho na me pɛ sɛ me no hwɛ mpana enya abɔnten na me no be yɛ bibi ansa na obi ehu sɛ me yɛ guy.
Ebi obi so fine and no romantic.
No. You see, sometimes okay, I think Ephesians chapter number 6 from verse 10, no, they call now. It speaks a lot about.
And then the Bible about.
Yeah. It speaks about.
I don't know if you are sorry, neighbor.
No, but Bible says we should study to second Timothy 2:15. Also study to show thyself approved.
I see.
So we always study. But so or say obonifo no or you're very smart and very wise.
That's for
good. We should know how to work with the obonifo because if you are not careful, I didn't be a winning so never or say in Yansadi no. Na akwako ejimi sem.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, na at the musio at the abroad.
That's awesome.
So if we are talking about the death of Christ, say ordinary moja ababe toye ho ordinary moja ababe empata dia my dia, then I just want to say this on this platform say it's a privilege for us.
Yeah.
Say it ni edi nyame ni moja ni wo ni sorry to me no dance
yeah
ko ya ade a edi musuo ebebre.
Okay.
So the kowu thing no, it is fun. Let's have fun in a nice way. You shouldn't have fun in a negative way. Thank you so much.
Okay. Then it is a future way akọ amaye but then no away from kowu no the Easter way and so Ashanti so ye bibia na eye papa Ashanti regional minister ono so aye bibi ahye Ashanti fo enumunyam ananga na nyina enumunyam afi we nye kowu nkwa na experience Ashanti fest so a ene de che say ohun say talent mu talent bibie bi agro bi o mu dibi asafo wo honom fashion designer ho na obehu ye celebrate kokumenu a or catwalk bobo wayosi 39 just start ni nyina etumi ekobi na lia mehu na ase ba kwa na mse papa we de nka Santa 4 ye bibi kesiese ya nka obetumi awo ho no bia wentumi anko bia na nkofo bisa ho asem ye ejako ejako ntimi amba.
You see, Bossqueen, ade ba ko na me pese me very careful when I am saying certain things because the fact say in your platform doesn't mean say you should speak anyhow.
Yeah.
One thing is say the TBA no obi ba wiase jaw.
Yeah.
The TBA no so bi abobre jaw.
Of course.
The TBA no bi hu bibi ansa na wo hu bibi.
Yeah.
So me, I am very careful when I am saying certain things. But I just want to first of all commend Yeah, Ashanti Regional Minister.
Minister of the Year.
Exactly. Ashanti Regional Minister. He has done very, very well.
Yeah.
But you see, when it comes to politics, let's do politics. When we are done with politics, it is all about Ghana.
Yes.
It is not about MPP, NDC, and any other party. So here is the case. Politics no. You who actors, actress, no various platforms. So politics they said Ghana has spoken.
Yes.
Ghana Kasa, massively. NDC has won. What I say, and now whether you like it or yes, they are ruling the country.
Yeah.
So please, papa he's a very fine gentleman. What I say, when it comes to our creative arts industry anymore, he is a giant. We are not taking that from him.
Of course.
And sometimes if you allow politics to lead you not baby why you no I say with you. I stand to be corrected. I don't know why he didn't show up.
People are when we do comment section, people are saying that it's because of the now MPP or your MPP.
Exactly.
But
Sano
feel like we're fine. And also any country BB is in
yeah. Sana obiara be tag no. Sana obiara be tag no. Equally I will tag him search. The truth of the matter is yemfa say if MPP and anka ewo power probably like he would have been around.
Yeah. Okay.
So the American notice like he would have been around.
Okay.
So now that he's not around, it is because probably ebia ojina simpiesu anase ojina platform so rally ma ebia MPP. Unfortunately for him no ankwama no. Ankwama no nintino ebia ferry and intino I will not even go there for somebody to
say something.
Say something bringing me down.
Yeah.
So I will not even be there.
Okay.
But then say irrespective of where you belong, irrespective of the party or woman, it is all about Ghana. And a Ghana akasa. What I said, bisa who say a dena MPP for no sebe anyen ye intia MPP for nankasa anko to abama MPP. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Bisa who say a dena MPP for ankasa anyen ye intia. This time MPP for the truth be told say MPP for man got to about. So bisa who say a dena o man ye intia. A man MPP for anko to abama MPP. And this is winning massively.
I be more academic to mean
exactly. Not just say BB and Kuyi and they are all not pleased with the governance.
Okay. With MPP for Moniama, see Amoakoh at the end of the tour. Yeah, thank you to at the end of the tour we will get to know way the results
results Canada. Say results in there advance and thank you to.
Okay.
And no your friend they to search about how and why lose here. And but that one they are not disclosing it to anybody.
Okay.
But now they are going for a thank you tour.
Right,
whether they lose or win, they are going for a thank you tour.
I think say Honorable Frank Amoakoh Hene Abaso, Minister of the Movement.
That's the Ashanti Regional.
Yeah, Ashanti Regional Minister. Because for me, I can say so. Why are Minister Bianye Bida?
That's right.
Yeah,
but there's always a first time.
There's always a first time, and I think say Anna. What do you think? If say all the ministers Anna say Obi or abang jumembiana abang penibia or organize BB and all you do on the chrome and on the region and on the near say yanka. I think Sanka at the end of the year and at the end of their government, not yet your talent.
I very well listened to Yemame Christiana Awuni.
Okay.
On one big platform about Showbiz and I can't do Ashanti Regional Minister
current one
yeah about this Ashanti fest. It's about near showtime so and then I can once and all can't say this man has really done well. And who say it is for Ghana.
Yeah.
And remember obi mfa nche ni trimu say so koye bia e be kan say sister your fruit bia pa
piano.
Any piano.
Yeah.
So if you are doing something good, I mean, who says I mean the bame me persuaso.
Yeah,
That's
why not? Of course.
Probably any na na beboa. Rebia ba ku yinu mi ense bi me the bame persuaso e betumi aboa me. So the minister should learn from this man. They shouldn't be shy of it.
Yeah.
What I say. But here is the case, I must swear ego, dreadness, and the town into no. Of Felicitas or Koya, the Obia, the Becan and Obia, but no, that is the truth. He has done well.
Yeah.
And we have to commend him for what he has done.
One year, crowd.
You see, it is not about 1 year. And then you see what them and son
okay.
And until only minister, no, what fun one dream what them and son a man minister, ministerial position.
Yeah.
What I say, and that is what we have to plan. I am aspiring to do a radio something which I can't disclose it here. But here is the case. I say me be with them. Now that I am behind closed doors, I have to learn very well. So if the platform is given to me, I will deliver.
Of course.
And you know, Ashanti regional minister no. That time I now said the MPP what power no. He was nobody.
Yeah.
Though he was a learned person, you know what he's doing, but then your man quite so only the juma. No,
yeah.
Namia Adumwa NDC bar power no. Yeah, they are the share in Sano. You see what he's doing. Yeah. So it should this is an advice to all the young ones out there. Adebia baby, don't wait till you get a platform before you start learning. Learn now that you are behind closed doors. Suya. Nasa akwenya neba. Enchenso akwenya nebeba. Suya die. Akwenya neba mawa. The mawa deliver. You see, deliver. Me, all I want to say, me bash is my culture will say, the fact that I have a platform doesn't mean I am bigger than anybody. Obi shemi wofi, obi tiemi wofi, or you're very wise.
Yeah.
But and can someone be canon a brody I may make so. Yeah. So I will not see send me a platform until I will talk anyhow, or I will speak anyhow. So what I'm saying and they say, what will share? Wa wuti embiano me fa akwanya we say so na maka kire wo say me fa akwanya yiso wo ho na maka kire wo say but modiana the corner in which you are no do everything possible to upgrade yourself, to embroider your horizon. So na me wa dom na se wonya opportunity and you deliver, you execute it nicely. And that is what the Ashanti regional minister has done. And we are all now commending him for what he is doing.
Yeah.
So we bless him and we salute him for the good work that he is doing. Yeah. And I believe strongly say, Obia on appreciate what the man is doing. We are not just say that person should bow down his or her head in shame.
Yeah.
Because he has done massively well.
Of course.
Ashanti Hene will be proud of him. Gamante will be proud of him. All the chiefs will be proud of him.
Proud of him, yeah. And we are also proud of him, the young girl.
I am so much proud of him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Minister, yes, sure. Yes, say Manum Costa, because we are super proud of you. The Hawaii who bidder. Hey, Minister Ben Junior who say. So we are so proud of you and we thank you for what you did for us. Because at the enkabom cry a buy. Because stars maybe more no money on kasa but because of this, it's me a kibrimwa boom, be mut me by be mukra home watch it, be mukra honey home that. You sure one on wonder, but because of what you did, no. Am I in who Nanama, ye who a joko, ye who Lewen? Oh, we saw a lot of them, and we were happy to see them too. And so we say big ups to you and thank you for doing that. And advice, and say all the ministers out there too. Yes, sure, must say most move ye ama mo region said ya ye bahonwa yan see any bed a bit to me aje. Na ene aha enemre ebema ye kwan ma ye de jumedi na ye de besom ewo active TV so no ye de aba a bedroom na mesori so ansa na mesori so no na me kai mo say jumeku a eso masen e ma me de jumedi ebremo eye God's own fried rice eduane a eso for multi kikim fried rice a eso for mo wuti kikim they say baby wo bia so mbetimi so deliver e de amount na omo no omo take others as a wedding na wo ye engagement party bibi bia wo ye bia wo nya fried rice there na e was say wo fa wo phone na wo from e was 0530711746 0530711746 na wa to me afro be locate omo e wo Achimota Mall under the Fort Bridge no udru honum a omo honum kama ho ye very neat a place a ubetimi atena honum edidi na se wo program bi okoye so a me pacho wa from na omba be deliver e dia mo kama na me metra me dia aduanefo enti se me kanfo e dia mo na tese ye no na me ye dey midi me ndi breakfast eno ani me breakfast ebi she me fridge me kono kodu pepe me wo me ya na masati edi me ya na meja enti na me sorry so no me kai wo se me din e de sister Efia Bossqueen ne enyame nko ana me ye program no answer the me sorry so no ohene nyame ba pacha mo me wai
You stay baby.
What you feeling and no one share me crowd no
You stay baby.
nyame ba mpacho answer na be sorry so no time no enti we last words na your fan sorry so
All right. Bossqueen, Charlie, me that say. It's been a very massive show, and I really commend you for so that we'll host the show the come on me feel this type baby.
thank you
I miss you so much.
and now we hear me dodo
Say me show. Say the funny ever. When's one she suit?
me share no my address check
Offer on style baby.
I say me hear me no kontia
Osno na boy anymore no. Hey, Abuaka Kraka na the boy in inside.
but
as a tonight we have something in common. Look
yeah,
at
the colors is matching. So after from here we are going together. What do you think?
My goodness. All for you. All on me.
Okay, all on you. Okay.
All right, so Busan for your sorry so dey na me ka wo say Busan me di ene onyame bande na nyume me ne me nua ba na
I don't necessarily be sure no
madam host.
Me more platform na say with your last words.
My last words na making.
Okay, and the abusia for mpapacho. Mene ohene ba, mene onyame ba andi. Ena ewo see the media enne. Enti yewe so no mpapacho. Me di and the sister Efia was.
The sister Efia baby no fanchi akese.
The send na yebe so.
There be. Ma me fanchi akese your friend Mary.
But you always confusing me every day.
Mrs. Sarah Anderson and you show.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mrs. Sarah Anderson. Your friend Anderson, in case you don't know.
No, who ye dear? Okay.
Greetings to Mrs. Sarah Anderson. I really
I'm not seeing you well today.
The woman is we are into fashion designing. And you know say you may be a say engagement, say weddings, say it may be a corporate event, be a no atare be a person or the could be no we got you covered. Offer unyame bandi clothing sir you meeting about unsabe muna chese baby a will be a no the picture crap keke or the send here more nice then and then we will deliver.
Don't need measurements.
No.
Wow.
When you look at the picture, we just give you something nice and then there we go. I didn't know please so open say o join yana so open bibia she now they call programs biana edini onyame bandi clothing number obetimi afre yen wo so no before I the number never to you and say oh yeah weddings oh yeah graduation oh yeah engagement oh yeah any corporate events biana open
oh yeah obechiaka help you not here no
ama netimi aba bigini mu aba be yedwuma na de amawa ba cho me dey onyame bandi number obetimi afre so now me etimi edidwuma no 0244 994479 0244 994479 for the last time 0244 994479 na chese
madam ase kwa se mojemre na mojoini enne so yeni asomupa se dani da na mojemre na modi ehye makacha mo se active tv de o friend bibia we bia program bia beba na ya ba becha edia ma kama ma bibia akoso edia ma lokiti en ewo Facebook benyen YouTube benyen TikTok and so ubenya BBS social media platforms baby yeah hobby sorry so bidding the sister if yeah Bossqueen macro
My first
maybe
time,
I'm down.
and I'm proud to say I was the first Ghanaian to fly today. 2025. They always say the Ghanaians are afraid to fly, but this time around, it was the Ghanaian who